How excited are you guys to finally get Pac-12 play going?
Oh, very excited. It's going to be a true test of where we're at right now, especially with so many teams in the top 20 or 25 with the Pac-12 right now. The softball schedule looks pretty tough. So we're excited.
You guys definitely a team with a lot of freshmen contributing big time. Do you think there's an adjustment kind of that takes place when they do come into Pac-12 play?
Yeah, there could be for sure, but I think that those players have been in that position all year long so far. We've played some pretty tough environments, like going to Missouri was pretty tough. So hopefully that's kind of prepared them a little bit for it. It's not the same, I get that, but I think they'll be just fine.
Is there any pressure on the team coming in at 24-0? You guys, trying to keep undefeated, one of the only undefeated teams left in the nation.
I think there is some pressure there with you just got to admit it. It's there, But right now we just worry about playing good softball and getting better each week, and the ultimate goal is to be there at the end. And we know we have to play better than what we've been playing, even though we have a perfect record. Doesn't mean we're playing perfect softball, and so that's what we're really stressing. It's the quality of the game, and Friday's opponent or Friday the game doesn't know we're 24-0, so we just got to continue to go out there and play the game the right way.
You talk about improvement. Your team's hitting incredibly well, scoring over 8 runs a game. You're pitching one of the best staffs in the nation. Where do you see room for improvement with this team?
Well, obviously, I think it's going to come against better pitching. As you get into the depth of the Pac-12, you see a lot better pitching than what we've seen so far. And I'm not trying to knock the pitchers we face, but it is a fact. And better defenses too. You look at UCLA, tremendous defense. Same with Utah. Cal's great, very athletic in the middle there. So we'll start to see the hits probably a little fewer and far between, but hopefully we can overcome that by being consistent throughout our order. Well, that's what I like so much about our team, is we're getting production from throughout the order.
Well, you talk about good pitching staffs, and Cal arguably has the best pitching staff so far that you guys have faced. They got 2 or 3 players really throwing the ball well right now. Do you see any areas that your offense is going to have to adjust to the way that they pitch?
Well, I think both Conley and Trzynski both like to throw the ball up in the zone, so we got to make sure that we're selective in our choices, and we make those adjustments to what they're doing. Conley also is able to throw a couple other pitches as well, so she's probably the toughest one of the 4 or 5 pitches on their staff. But so we got to make sure we're swinging at good pitches.
And then on the other side, from the circle, Cal is a really good contact hitting team. They get on base extremely well. What adjustments do you think your offense might have to make to that?
Well, we have to take what they give us, and I think that we keep doing what we do well, which is a short game, setting up our middle of the order with Udria and Savekis, Lilly. Obviously, if the top 2 don't get on base, and it's almost like a carbon copy of what we have to do against them. We got to keep their top of the order off. They have to keep our top of the order off, because that's where we tend to score the runs. So our top of the order has to be productive to get on base.